Hey guys, we are back here for another video. So we got some more information with regards to this Scrappy and this chaotic situation. Now, did Chaotic get fired? What's going on here with Love and Hip Hop? Chaotic is saying that it's toxic. It's a toxic situation, and he is farewelling and getting up out of there. It looks like the London trip didn't go well after all. Well, y'all, let's jump into this and kind of peel back these layers and let's find out what is going on between these two. Is this for a storyline? Is Chaotic fired? But before we jump into this video, guys, I do need to make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And guys, if you like the video, make sure to hit the like button. And as always, I want to know what you guys think in the comments. So Chaotic is sharing some more information with regards to this situation with him and Scrappy. Now, he indicated that they are in London. And if you guys have, been following any of the other castmates, you guys know that they are doing some filming in London in which Spice was set to perform. But it looks like his trip was cut short. He did not call out and say Scrappy's name. Obviously, the show is being recorded and it's going to be aired on TV. So he can't really say specific information, but we know exactly who he's talking about. So he said that in so many words that Scrappy tried to pretty much fight him, is what he said. And he gave some insight into basically how he's feeling about Love and Hip Hop and pretty much leaving the show. So my question was, did he quit or was he fired? But from what he's saying is he pretty much left the show and he's calling it quits. And pretty much because of all the toxic energy, which I can understand. I mean, he came on the show, and at some point, him and Scrappy formed a friendship, and he's like, "Look, I am not into that anymore. I changed my life." And he's just not feeling the show right about now. So, pretty much what Chaotic was saying, he, thanked Love and Hip Hop for being on the show. He pretty much said the platform, helped him out, but he also stated that, he wanted to do other things, which I totally understand. It seems like he's getting, much into his social media and creating his content and wanted people to follow him on his Twitch account, which he said is Chaotic 305. So y'all go check him out on Twitch. But it just seems like, that he is pretty much tired of the Love and Hip Hop. Yeah, seems as if he's calling it quits, which I can understand. He walked it back for us, and he said he changed his life. He said he stopped drinking. A lot of things that he used to do, he just doesn't do no more. And guys, when you get to a certain age, you do, get to a point in life where you just don't do what you used to do. And also, he stated that this is, none of this is happening on his end with regards to a storyline. He did say, with regards to Scrappy, that he was using it for a storyline, but he seems to be sincere in what he's saying. And unfortunately, it looks like, his trip was cut short. And it's seeming like the reason that it was cut short because, I don't know if Scrap was, doing this for the show, trying to, put his hands on him. But I know he had a little tussle with Stevie J before Scrappy did. Do y'all know who won that? Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know if he was running up on Chaotic just for the show, because that's not how it works. If you really want to put hands on somebody, I'm sure you know how to do that. You don't run up when security guards gonna stop you. So I don't know what that's all about. And in all honesty, that is some hoe shit. Like, why would you be running up on your friend, even if you are not friends no more? Are we really at the point that we fighting and you a grown man? Like, that is just so bummy to me. And I can't help it. I actually really like Chaotic. I don't know why. I just like his personality and everything. But He's wanting to pretty much create content and just wanting to do away with love and hip hop at this moment, because it seems like from what he's saying is that it's very toxic. And, like I stated before, when you change your life, you want to just kind of come away from that, because what people fail to realize is people that's quiet and don't want to get into stuff, they're really the people that'll mess you up. So he like, look, I don't want to be around it. I have obviously he done lived that life before, and he said, he ultimately did love and hip hop for the fun, and it's just not fun anymore. So I'm just a little bit, confused by this entire thing, because I read some of you guys' comments, and some people were saying that it is for a storyline, because if you guys followed the show, Spice is now producing an album, and now, Khaotic is saying that the song that he made, that he released, was not about Scrappy, but in the song, when he was, talking about the lyrics, it seemed like he was describing Scrappy. So again, it seems like he's being sincere, but I've saw these ploys so many times before. And I don't know. I mean, it does really seem storyline-ish to me. I mean, he said Scrappy is doing it for a storyline. So he didn't say he was doing it, but if Scrappy is doing it for a storyline and he's talking about it, the only way a person's storyline can be manifested is if people talk about it. So, guys, it doesn't look like we are going to be seeing Khaotic on this show. He is, into his content creating, and, he is pretty much saying that it's not fun anymore. And I don't blame him, because, listen, all of this fighting, and this is like, I don't even really want to see this. Like, y'all too damn old for this. I want to see grown-ups having a disagreement and, just living their regular lives. But the fight and all of that, that is not for adults, especially people in their mid, 40s, or even in your mid 30s, or whatever age they are. This is just, it's just not giving very much. So I can kind of understand, when he says that, love and hip hop is just not any fun anymore. And it seems like, they're going to do anything for a storyline. And that is what Khaotic said. He said, that it is Scrappy storyline. So y'all, I mean, do y'all think he was let go? Do y'all think, he actually quit? What is going on? I mean, I can understand where, it would be problem for producers if he doesn't actually want to be in a situation where, he feel threatened. Because as I said before, sometimes, people call a person who don't want to get into it a punk, when all alone, that's the person that you need to stay away from, because everybody can go to 100 and come back like that. All of that acting stuff needs to stop. Leave people alone, child. So y'all got to let me know what y'all think in the comments. And as always, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And let me know what you guys think in the comments.